Most importantly, he was someone who knew what it was like to grow up alone and scared in a world that you didn't really understand. So, he took her in, and he made sure that she would grow up safely and strong enough so that this tragedy wouldn't befall her. This man was named Shang-Chi. When Izuku Midoriya was 8 years old, he got earth-shattering news. 80% of Japan's population were mutants, and he wasn't one of them. He was never going to be like him, like All Might, Japan's #1 hero, member of the Justice League, champion of peace. He almost didn't think after hearing that. His blank stare mirrored his blank mind as he walked out of the waiting room and into the hall, just thinking about how his life was going to be without his dream. Could you move? A voice startled Midoriya out of his stupor. He looked to the origin to see a young girl around his age. You're blocking the vending machine. Oh, sure, Izuku said, stepping aside as the girl walked to the machine, very casually pressing the buttons in front of her. What's up with you? She asked. She bent down, grabbing the chips from the flap and casually opened them, taking a bite. Huh? Izuku asked. I'm here because my dad bounces around the world every time we go to a new country, the girl said. I have to get a physical. Oh, I'm here for quirk assessment, Izuku responded quietly. And? The girl asked. I don't have one, he sniffled. Oh, why are you sad about that? The girl said, Izuku glancing over to her. I want to be a hero and... Okay, and? The girl said back to him. Well, I don't have a... Neither does Iron Man. What's your point? She interrupted Izuku, Izuku's eyes going wide. He did know that the rest of the world had quirkless heroes. It wasn't exactly a new thing, it was just... Well, no hero in Japan has ever been quirkless, Izuku said. So be the first, she replied quickly. But no hero in Japan even cracks the top 10 in heroes globally, the girl said. It was a big deal when All Might cracked the top 20. Meanwhile, the 3 out of the top 10 don't even have any powers. 4 if the rumors are true about Batman. Not sure where the whole mutant hero superiority thing came from around here, she replied calmly, eating another chip. It felt like the fog around Izuku was lifting. Nobody in his school really ever talked about that. The other kids in school just talked about the big, flashy heroes in Japan. Maybe every now and then they'd bring up Superman. I just don't know if... Izuku began, only for the girl in front of him to lift the bangs that covered her eyes, for him to see that her eyes weren't watching him. They weren't watching anything. I'm gonna be the greatest hero ever, even stronger than my dad someday, and I'm not making any excuses. She let her hair fall back down around her eyes. No more words, no more excuses came to Izuku's mind. I'm Izuku Midoriya, he said to the girl, who casually grabbed his hand in hers. Top A phone. Nice to meet you, crybaby. The girl smiled, neither of them knowing that they had just met the best friend that they would ever have.